Hello, superstars. Once again, you're welcome to La Prince World Academy. My name is Prince Ikilowe. In this short video, I'm going to analyze step index with you, and maybe if I have the time, I'm going to analyze one or two market as well. But if you don't have the time, it's going to be just step index for today. All right, so let's get started. Now, the first thing you need to do when you're analyzing the market is for you to go to a higher time frame. So I'm going to remove all these things. Here. All right, so you're gonna have this higher time frame. Now what is the higher time frame telling us here? There was a there was an uptrend here. You see, there was an uptrend here, so the market broke out of that uptrend and there was a retest. You're seeing the retest happening here with a daily time frame. So this is where this market became invalidated. This uptrend became invalidated. Now we are officially on a downtrend. But now, how do you know if the market will stay selling? Now, if you look at this market here, it has been doing higher lower lows and lower highs. So the market has been on a downtrend. But something happened here. Market has been doing lower low and lower high, but when the market got to this point, it refused to do what it had been doing, which is lower lows and lower highs. So let me put my trend line here. So this is my daily time frame trend line. You need to allow the daily time frame to show you the overall direction of this market. So here you can see clearly that the market has even broken our daily time frame trend line. So when you see something like this, that is not in line with this particular structure here, what you need to do just to put it here to accommodate this particular breakout. You see, it was a breakout that happened, so I've accommodated that. But even as that, today the market has given us, it could not give us this lower lows and lower highs that we're doing. All right, so the market here does not take this low. So if the market cannot take this low, you want to stop selling. All right, if the market cannot take this low, you don't want to take. Most of the time, how we know the market is going to continue selling is when the market keep giving you lower lows and lower highs. So let's go to 4 hours time frame and let me show you exactly what I mean by that. So if you see a market keep giving you, market go up, it come down, it went down again, went to the trend line, retested this trend line. All right, but right now the market could not break out of this place properly. You can see it did a small double bottom here. So you don't want to sell the market because of this pullback. That's why you see the market broke out of this particular trend line. So what you are looking for is let the market give us a nice breakout. I was expecting the market to give us a breakout here, but the breakout is not really strong in my own opinion. So you have to now wait for this market to give us a nice breakout. All right, when the market give us that breakout and retest, we look for buy opportunity rather, though there was a breakout here and retest. Look at it here. Even if it was not directly on the trend line, on this particular trend line, because this trend line is your downtrend trend line. All right, so we expected the market to break out of this trend line and then give us a retest, but unfortunately, even myself, I didn't know when the market did this. My kind of retest that happened here, though it did not touch our trend line exactly, it did not touch the trend line, but there was actually a breakout. If you see how, look at it here, there was actually a breakout. So this is when you are supposed to look for a buy opportunity. Now a breakout really happened. Yes, the breakout really happened here. You see, market broke out of this trend line and retested here. So it means that there was an opportunity. So at that time, is when you go to maybe lower time frame confirmation. Let's see lower time frame. Even with 1 hour time frame, we can see that it broke out really up market, went to the upside, came back to retest this trend line. So when you see that retest happen on a higher time frame, remember when the retouch is happening, it is better the retouch a trend line breaker than retest that happen on higher time frame like 4 hours or 1 hour is the most important retest you want to look out for. So at that level, you can also draw your trend line from the down, because the market, before it gets to that place, it has to trend. All right, that's why you see this trend line is very important. So you're working with these two trend lines. All right, you're working with these two trend line. This one here and this one. This one is the current uptrend trend line. Why this one is the major downtrend trend line. So you want to wait for the market to break out of this trend line, retest. At least should be the retest should happen with not just with 5 minutes time frame. If you want to have a confirmation, high probability trade setup is with maybe 1 hour or 4 hours, 30 minutes, 15 minutes, but not 1 hour, not just 1 minute, except you just want to scalp around. But if you want to take a trade that will give you real good profit, you want to wait for 1 hour breakout and retest, 4 hours breakout and retest, or 30 minutes breakout and retest, or 15 minutes breakout and retest. So you can see that the market actually broke out from that trend line here. From this trend line here, this is our major trend line, this one here, and retested here. When that retest happened, when the market breaks out and you see that the market is coming to retest it, before you place the trade, please don't watch with 1 hour time frame anymore. At that time, you now go back to maybe 5 minutes. All right, maybe I don't know if this phone, I'm using phone to do this training, so let's see if we can see the retest happening okay, so let's say this is this should be the retest that happened here, but because it's 5 minutes time frame, it's not showing as much as it should, because if you are using a system, you would have seen it better. But this is when you see the retest happening. So at that time, you look for 5 minutes time frame. Let the market come to that trend line with 5 minutes time frame, and then you see a confirmation like this. That's when you jump on the trade, and your stop loss will be this. When you are taking the trade, it's better you even take with 1 minute time frame, so that your stop loss can be small. All right. So if you are taking with 1 minute time frame, sometimes you wait for the market to go up. Let the market give you on that trend line. Let the market give you a kind of double bottom. Maybe it gets to the trend line, it went up, it came back to retest that trend line with 1 minute time frame. If you see the market playing on that trend line, you know that the market is about to turn to the upside from that trend line. So you just take your buy. All right. So this is how you analyze the market. If you have not joined the La Prince World Academy, you are missing a lot, because in the academy, a breakdown use how you can use Fibonacci retracement to also, gauge the trend, the pullback. All right, teach others a breakout and retest strategy. On the academy, you have more detailed explanation of how you can trade this market. So if you are not joined the La Prince World Academy, I want to encourage you to join the academy. Chat me up, join the community from the group from this video, and then you can DM me anytime. Let's get started. There is a lot of money to be made. Create the Deriv account. If you have not created an account with Deriv, create an account with Deriv so that you can start trading volatility. And this is step index. You can trade forex too. We trade forex as well. I teach people how to trade forex as well. If you're a complete beginner, you'll see beginner's guide on how to trade forex as well. So guys, I'll see you. There's not enough time. I don't want this video to be too long. So this is for just step index. Tomorrow I'll come with another index again, so we can analyze the market together. So this is basically how you analyze the market. Higher time frame gives you a direction. You see how the higher time frame has given us the direction that the market has broken out of this downtrend. So now we still have a chance. We still have a chance of pulling back. If we see a pullback happen again, it may come back to this trend line. All right, with higher time frame, daily time frame pullback happen, then you can look for a buy opportunity and maybe take a profit to this level again. So guys, I'll see you next time in my next video. Bye for now.